Hey there, my name is Pravus, and welcome to Pioneers of Pagonia! This is a new survival city builder that just entered early access a few weeks ago. Which, yes, means I'm a little bit slow, but I was committed to other series at the time. But now, we are going to devote the time and attention that this game deserves, because I think this game has a tremendous amount of potential. We did play the demo on the channel a while back. If you saw that video, you have some idea what to expect. If you did not, no worries, I will explain as I go. But what you should know is this game is intended in many ways to be the spiritual successor to the Settlers game franchise, which is a very popular game series, especially in Germany, though it did have some pretty disappointing entries lately, and I think a lot of people are jumping to this game hoping that it is going to scratch that itch. Alright, so it looks like we have a bunch of predefined scenarios that we can play with, some of which are going to be peaceful, and some of which are going to have some hostility. I think we want to play in a hostile map just because it's going to teach me to kind of jump into the deep end and explore all the features of the game, so maybe the Cursed Coast would be a good option for us, though we could customize a map if we so desire. Beware of thieves and bandits hiding in the mountains of this island. Sure, that's probably going to be fine. I mean, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm going into this game semi-blind, except for my demo experience, but that's all right. We'll figure it out. So this is the land we start with, and you can see our borders over here with these boundary stones. I imagine we want to expand this immediately to start getting access to some stone. I also see some copper, which could be pretty good for me. So, first thing we want to do then is place down an explorer's hut. Let's say we'll do it something kind of over here along the coast. I think this will be fine. This will allow us to start exploring the fog of war and reveal the map. I'll also place down a guard post so that we can deal with any hostile threats, and also guards will be able to expand our borders. I'm thinking one right here could be good, and maybe another one down over here later on. We'll play that one a little bit by ear. In order for anything to work in this game, they do have to be connected by a path. So let's go ahead and plan out some nice pathing kind of like this. Plan that out there. We'll do something like this. There we go. You can see these squares, by the way, representing the size of building that can build off of this road. In fact, something we should do early on probably is go ahead and build out all of my roads. I'm thinking kind of like this, just so we can get semi-efficient spacing. I say semi. I don't love grids in this game, so I mean, like, it's probably not going to be perfect, but as long as it's good enough, we'll be all right. So like something over here, for example, and then we kind of follow along the coast, so I have some room for some cottages and stuff, if I so desire. So maybe this, and so on, blah, blah, blah. We'll plan more of this out later on. I'm just trying to think a little bit ahead of time. All right, so we've got all this. In the top right, you can see there are some recommended buildings for what we should be constructing. We don't need to worry about stone yet, because I don't have access to it, but we can get a woodcutting hut and a sawmill, so we can start taking down some trees for softwood and hardwood trunks, and also process them into boards so I can work on more advanced construction later on. Some diggers have already left our ship to start digging out the foundation, and here come all of the builders who are gathering up resources from our ship itself and bringing them out to their destination. Obviously, that's gonna be great. So let's go ahead and place down a sawmill. I'm thinking one over here could be fine. We'll do, yeah, sure, something kind of like this. All right, and then we'll go ahead and place down a woodcutting hut. How about right over here? There we go. Now, we do want to be careful about what trees we do chop down, because it could impact our food. I believe the way this game works, unless they've changed something recently, is in old forests that are native to the island, that is to say, ones that have not been chopped down and replaced, you'll have spawns of boar and deer in some places. I don't see any here, so I think we are not going to have to worry about that. But if you chop down the forests, it gets rid of the animal spawns. So that takes away a source of food and leather, and you can't get it back just by placing down new trees. So we'll be aware of that and probably reserve certain forests just for our food production. For right now, though, since there aren't any to worry about, we'll go ahead and chop down this entire area. I do see some rabbits. They don't give you leather, but they do give you some game. I think these spawn in meadows, so as we naturally build this area out, we'll encroach on their habitat. But for now, this should be fine. So let's go ahead and think about getting some food. I'm thinking a forger's hut and stuff could be good. We'll try placing down some roads first, though. How about maybe something straight across over here would be fine? Yeah, sure, we'll do this, I guess. That's all right. Don't expect perfect grids in this game, by the way. One, oops, I didn't mean to do that. That's not easy to do, but also, I hate the look of just pure grids. I mean, they may be efficient and all, but I've been spoiled with a lot of other games. I just don't feel like doing that. We'll place down a hunter's lodge to hunt down the bunnies, and we'll get a forger's hut because I see a lot of berries and stuff in this area. I imagine that's going to be good for us. All right, the buildings here are going up. Now, we're currently just sort of waiting around. Good news, though, from the demo, they added in a ×5 speed option. Thank God. If this did not exist, I probably would not have actually played this game on the channel because it took a long time to make my demo video. It's like a 20-minute video, but it took like, what, 3-4 hours of footage in order to finish it out? It's a lot of commitment, but with a ×5 option, I think we're going to be okay. Hey, Woodcutter Hut, I'd like you to focus on these trees over here. Let's clear this area out first. The Explorer's Hut is done. We'll go ahead and say the focal point should be over here. The guards are already placing down some borders. I'll let them just keep doing what they're doing because, honestly, they're going to get into this area anyway. All of that is looking just fine and dandy. We've got our foragers. We've got our hunters. All right, some people are automatically assigning themselves to go work here. This is looking good. We found limestone. Oh, good. Thank God. That means I'm going to be able to get some cement and stuff. I like that. Coal, silver. Okay. And another village. Hold on. Wait a minute. This is a thing? Sure enough. There are borders over here, and I can see a whole load of smoke. Oh, okay. I did not know that there were going to be other people on this island. That was not a thing in the demo. Well, now I'm wondering if I'm encroaching on their territory and this means war. Maybe? Maybe not. I mean, it says befriend all factions. It looks like there may be only one other. Okay. Help them out and fulfill their objectives. I guess we'll find out more about that later on. Let's go ahead and place down some cottages so we can get some people happy and living in the area. I'm going to place along the coast. We'll do something kind of like this, I guess. I don't know, beachfront properties, it's not exactly the best place to put a foundation right on a beach in sand, but they don't really care, and I want to leave some space for like my industry and stuff in the center. All right, so all of this is looking pretty good. We've got some space to work with over here now. If I want to go ahead and place down a couple of stonemasons and stuff, we probably could do that. So we need, it says 2 stonemasons. I don't really know why we would need 2 of them, but okay, we'll place down 2 like so. I'd also love to get myself a quarry. We'll do something probably right about here. And I did not mean to place the second one. Again, I am placing down all the wrong buttons. That's fine. Don't judge me too harshly. I'm getting into things. All right, so 1 quarry to gather up some of the stone and 2 stonemasons to turn that into cut stone so that we will be able to work on more advanced projects. For our trees, we're going to find there are 2 different kinds of wood, right? There's going to be your softwood and there's going to be your hardwood. And those can both get processed into boards at the sawmill, which we will use for the more advanced projects. So all of that's going to be important. You can see, by the way, these guys are prioritizing taking down these trees because that's what I asked them to do. One thing I'm already finding has not been changed from the demo. It looks like people all kind of walk around single file, and there are traffic jams. Like literal traffic jams. Amazing. Whatever. It's probably fine. If we had a bunch of different like alternative roads to get around, maybe they could get away from that. I have no idea. All right, something else we are going to need is a forester. I actually disagree with the game saying we want a forester here because what happens is you can see we cannot place down buildings on matured trees. They have to be chopped down before you can even plan out your building projects. If I place down a forester right now and the trees, let's say, get planted here and they reach maturity, I'm going to have to chop them all down just in order to build out my town. So no, we're not going to be doing any of that. Not right now. Instead, let's focus on other things. We need to get a provisioner. A provisioner is somebody who can start building up some rations, which we can use to make our explorers nice and fed. So let's go ahead and place one right over here next to them. I don't know if it has to be close to them, but I think this is going to be fine. Hold on. I dislike the position of this road rather substantially. Can we do something like this instead? Sure, let's do that. There we go. It should automatically hiccup anyway. And then we also want to get ourselves a tavern. Where would that be? Under food projects, I think? No, it's going to be under meals. Tavern, 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 tavern. Where are you? That's a tavern. There we go. They're going to use ingredients from market stalls, which is going to prepare nutritious meals to keep our miners fed and also comfort meals for our carriers and so on. Also encourages more births because this is how people are going to meet each other. All right, so let's go ahead and place down a tavern, let's say right over here in the center of town. We need to get ourselves some tavern tables. We'll go 1, 2, 3. We got a little space. I'll do one over here, even though I don't like its placement. It's going to be fine. Fine, cool. All right, so we got all this, and then, of course, I need to get myself a road, which is going to go across right over here. Perfect, and we should still have enough space to place down something big over in this area. Perfect. All right, so most things are currently being built out pretty quickly. We start off with a population of 401 aboard our ship, the Venturer, which is a little bit weird from a lot of other city builders, right, because you usually start with a small population of 15 to 20 people, and you have to build yourself up from there. We start off with a pretty high population. We need to have a lot of people taken care of very quickly. Are there warehouses? I kind of need to remember this, to be honest. Hold on. Storage and trends. There we go. Storage. All right, hang on. Yes, we do need some of this. Let's get a storage, place it right over here, I guess. So we'll have that for placing down some stone and stuff. We should get some additional storage, probably in the form of lumber and stuff. Let's go ahead and place you right over there. And I think that's going to have to be good enough for the moment. All the trees over here have been chopped down. That's excellent. Let's go ahead and move the focal point back over where it belongs, like so. We're probably not going to keep this woodcutter camp here forever. I might actually just go ahead and allocate this for a foresting area later on, and we'll just keep generating more resources and bring things down. I don't want it to be too far from the sawmill, but I fully expect we're going to turn a lot of this area into more housing and stuff later on. More forageable plants have been discovered. Well, that's just phenomenal. Hey, we can see a bit more of our neighbors. They got a coal hut, iron hut, in really weird spots. There are no resources over here. This is dumb. But okay, cottages, they got a sawmill, stonemasons, guard towers, 2 of them really close over here. They'll probably be expanding their borders. I assume they can do that. Can they? I don't know, maybe. You can run out of border stones at some point, by the way. That's one of the reasons you need these stonemasons. Not only are they going to produce the cut stone that you need, but also the border stones will be crafted in this area. All right, well, let's just go ahead and start making use of some jump cuts. This is a traffic jam right here. This is what I'm talking about. Why are you bringing this stuff over here? Why are you being stupid? Look at this. Look at this. It doesn't make sense. Stop it. Okay. The game is now recommending that we go ahead and also place down a market fountain and some market stalls. I actually do agree with this because we're going to need a place to drop off the stuff we gather at the forager and the hunting lodge so that our tavern can make use of it. So let's plan out a nice little stall over here somewhere. Let's see, that's a well. Where the frickin' heck is this thing? There it is, market fountain and market stalls. Okay, and these do employ some merchants. We need 6 of them, apparently. I think we actually only need about 3 right now, but we can plan out the rest. We also need to get ourselves this fountain. I feel like it should be placed kind of close to the tavern just for fun, right? So we'll place the fountain probably over here-ish. Wait a minute. Market stalls also need a road. Let me just go ahead and dedicate this area for my market. It's not space efficient, like, at all. But, I mean, I don't know. I kind of feel like people are going to get triggered by this no matter what I do. It's just the reality of things. So, sure, we'll go ahead and do something like this. And boom. There we go. We're going to have 3 little market stalls. We'll have a market fountain. I can place 3 more over here. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine, all right? Don't even worry about it. I say it's going to be fine, but in reality, I can already hear people clicking off of the video because they're so peeved off. Oh, no. What can you do? You can't make everyone happy. And frankly, when this actually gets developed, I think people are going to look at this and say, you know, I like there are some asymmetry and open spaces and stuff, and it's not just one soulless grid-based city, okay? And actually, you know what? I changed my mind. This is already starting to trigger me too. All right, fair enough. Hold on. Cancel these constructions. I'm sorry. Hold on. Hold on. I don't like the look of it. I was wrong. I was wrong. Let's place down different markets. We'll just do it like this. I know it's in a grid. It's better. Enemy camp spotted. What? Ah! Banditos! All right, we have found some bandits. I don't know if they can kill my explorers or not. That'd be interesting. I also don't know if these guys are going to periodically raid me. I could see that being a thing. I don't know. Very interesting. Let's go ahead and place down our extra guard post over in this direction. I think I've committed that I do want to have something over here. We'll start claiming some additional territory, and we'll also be in a position to defend in case this becomes a threat later on. Maybe we should turn this into a big farming area. What do you think? That may not be a bad idea. We can go ahead and get started on that. A vegetable farm is what we will need to just get us started. So we'll place you down probably right here in a nice, convenient place. And the farmland. Did they change them? They did! Oh, yes. Thank God. Okay. So one of my biggest criticisms that I harped on when I was playing the demo, this thing actually had, it said it does not need, right, any sort of a road, but then it had like this little white section in front of it where it's like this is where it would hook up to a road, and you couldn't stack farm fields on top of each other. The result being you had a bunch of really stupid looking little garden plots. Now it looks like I'll be able to place these as desired. Oh my gosh, this is so much better. Thank you, devs, for listening. I love you. Mwah! If I can make one small other little thing, it would be nice if graphically these were able to sort of like hook up to each other so it looked like one big crop field. But whatever, this is better, all right? This is a huge improvement. Thank you. The devs listened. They may have actually never watched my video. I have no idea. But I like to think that maybe I helped make the gaming community just a little bit better because of it. Guys, what... They're just bringing over these berries one at a time. You are welcome to walk past them. Come on. I'm curious, how many farm plots do you realistically want for every vegetable farm? We'll keep an eye on this. Obviously, for right now, I'm going to have 9. I don't know how many farmers get employed here. I think it's 3 or 4? We'll keep an eye on that. It may be one of those things where it's like, if you can have 3 plots per person, that's their maximum capacity. That's what I do not know. But we'll also want to place down some cereal farms at some point, these crop farms and stuff over here. So for now, let's leave this be, but we'll come back to it and see what happens. We do need to get water for our farms, though, right? I'm pretty sure we need to have a well. So can I place this over here? Not in the sandy areas, apparently. All right, how about one right along over here, then? Your units are being attacked by bandits! No! Run, Explorer, run! Okay, are you injured? Do I have a health bar on you? Doesn't say that we do. Tell you what, to be safe, let's go ahead and say your new focus is going to be off in this direction where I haven't found any bandits. Let's leave these guys alone for the moment until I can train up a proper army. Unless my neighbors would like to get involved in some way. I don't know. Hey, is there a way to actually see what the objectives are for my nearby neighbors and buddies? Oh, hang on. There's something down over here. The Amber Wardens is what they are called. We have an unknown faction standing. I have to explore until we find their trading center. Then we can access their objectives. Ah, good. Helpful tooltips are helpful. There's a lot of stuff up over here, by the way. Coal, copper, that's all good. Tons of stone to go around. Iron ore. Okay. That's all grand. And we saw the limestone already, and I think there's some silver up over here as well and stuff. Getting dangerously close to the bandits, but I mean, it's fine. All right, so we're definitely going to want to build up some sort of an industrial area up over here. Really start claiming a lot of these resources and probably start manufacturing a whole bunch of tools. I'll worry about that later, though. What else do we need? Let's see. There's military camps over here in garrisons. Stone mill, good if we want to start making cement. They changed this as well. Thank you. Yeah, okay. Every criticism I've had for the game appears to be getting resolved from the demo. This turns limestone into cement. Before it said you could turn stone into gravel, but I never saw a use for gravel. Now we actually see that this specifically says it goes into cement. Gravel. Was there ever an option to, place down gravel roads in the demo? Did I miss that? I don't think there was, but I could be wrong on that point. Bakery, windmills. Yeah, we want to start getting some bread and stuff going at some point, but this seems okay at the moment. This is all my mining stuff, processing, weaving sheds, tailor shop, mints. Guild hall. There we go. Train additional construction workers and equip them with tools. Seems like a useful thing to do. So we'll go ahead and place that probably right around here. Where did these trees come from? Oi! Get out of here. You guys, no. Get rid of these trees. They're going to block all my building space. We have, by the way, explored about 20% of the map, only claimed about 10% of it. I don't know what my exact objective is going to be in this game. I guess we'll find out more once we've befriended these factions. For now, I think we're okay where we are. But I am curious, so I don't know if my goal for this series is to claim as much of the map as possible, get to 100% or whatever minus our ally, maybe. Or just complete specific objectives and then come back to it. I don't know. We'll play that all by ear and kind of figure it out as we go. My population's growing, by the way. We're up to almost 500. Okay. At a population of 500, you need a sum of 10, it said before. Now that we've crossed 500, we need 750. 15 comfort meal quality. Gotcha. Is there a way to see any of that? Can I click on these guys and get some info about them? No, I cannot. Okay. So we've got comfort meals and nutritious meals. I don't know what determines the quality, though. There's got to be a way to see things like that somewhere. I'm figuring a lot of this out as we go, okay? If you guys know, you're certainly welcome to tell me in the comment section down below. Speaking of comments, by the way, I'm just very curious. How many of you are watching this video from Germany right now, specifically? Because my understanding, talking to a few German friends, is that the Settlers series was something of like a national game to the German population. Like, they really liked that game. And from what I'm seeing in this game, that still holds true here. That's why I'm saying when it's a spiritual successor of the Settlers, it seems to have excited the same kinds of people. In fact, if you go to the Steam discussion boards, there's a disproportionate number of people that are speaking German there. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm just curious how that translates into something like YouTube. I could find out from my analytics. All right, I can go find out and creep on you guys. That's fine. Gosh dang it, we planted down some pumpkins. Didn't mean to do that. But anyway, I can creep on you. I can find out. But I'm just curious, you know? Let me know in the comment section down below. And we're being attacked again, by the way. Oh, gosh, my guards are getting killed. Ah! Okay, hang on. How do I say forbid this region? What I do for now is reorient you guys to be over in this general area or something. Please don't travel up there and get killed by banditos. All right? Can I stop with the whole, like, claiming land thing? Well, it looks like we're fighting a veteran bandit anyway. I guess what we could do is say we need to set some patrol points, and they'll need to go conquer this area. What I'd rather do is wait until we have some proper swordsmen and stuff like that, but okay. Let's get some processing up and running first, all right? There are other things we know that we're going to need. So I need to get things like weaving shops and tailor shops. I don't think I even have very much leather, but if I grow some flax, that could be a solution to some things. So let's plan on having, let's say, you here. Yeah, sure. Weaver's Workshop there. Tailor's Workshop barely fits. Love it. So we'll do that there. All right. Won't worry about the mint right now. We need to get a wooden workshop, I think. Something like this could be fine. So place it close to the other wood sources and stuff, I think. Right over here, roughly, will be perfect. All right. And we'll come back to things like toolsmiths and stuff later. I need to think about where I can start getting some flax and stuff. We need some additional farms. Let's place down a crop farm and stuff over somewhere around here, maybe. Is this going to be cramming too much into my stuff? I don't want to be too far away from like where my weaving and stuff is going to take place. That's the thing. So, all right, we'll place you along here, and then I'll cram as many farms into this area as I can. There. Something like this looks about as nice and neat as I can make it. Another thief stole something from me. Charming. Yeah, I don't like these guys. I even know you're a thief, and I can't do a dang thing about it. Your name is Thief. Like, if anyone named Thief tries getting into your town, maybe get rid of them. Have you considered that? Missing construction materials for the weaving shed. Oh, the wooden cogwheels. Right. All right, so we have our wooden workshop. Here, I can start using some hardwood and other things in order to make things. I need cogwheels. Let's go ahead and produce, like, 4 of them or something along those lines. We need 2. My units are being attacked. Ah! Hold on. Wait. They're actually coming. Ah! All right. Not a lot of time to react on this. I don't think I have any guards available. Hold on. Patrol point, come over here. Guards, stop expanding the borders for a moment, please. We kind of have a threat. These guys are just like looming. They're just wandering around. They're like, ah, scare my people away. Where are they going? What are they trying to do? They're stealing my stuff. Well, that just makes perfect sense, don't it? Hey, guards, what did I say about patrolling? These guards are useless. I'm gonna die. All right, well, these bandits are gonna walk away with some of my goods. It's not like it was that big of a deal. As long as they're not killing my people, I guess it doesn't matter too much. There's also more thieves getting around. Gosh, dang it. Yeah. We need to clear this thing out. We definitely want to clear out this bandit camp. But for now, if this is basically just the cost of doing business, this is the tax that I pay, I can live with it as it currently stands. I'm just a little bit annoyed. All right, just a little bit annoyed. All right, what's something I want to place over here? How about a bakery? Yeah, we don't have a windmill yet, so I need to get that. But we can go ahead and place this sucker over here. I'll just go ahead and pause it for now. Just kind of plan the area out a little bit. What I'll probably do is start crafting some... Oh, gosh, dang, these trees are everywhere. I want to start growing some cereal crops, and I want to have a bakery close to a well, and I've already got a well over here. So it's a very convenient spot to work with. Another enemy camp hath been spotted. Banditos all the way over Mya. Right. Hey, explorers, can you please go and explore over here and find the trading camp? I want to learn about this village, all right? I want to learn about the Amber Wardens and exactly what they would like for me to do. Oh, good. They finally cleared out a lot of the stuff over here. Excellent. Let's go ahead and place down that windmill. And you know what? I like the idea of being kind of slightly on a hilltop. It just feels sort of appropriate, although it does seem to be terraforming the ground in a really weird way. Ew. All right, maybe we don't put it on a hilltop directly. How about just this? I think that looks nice. What are you all doing? Why are you all... Construction site folks, what are you Why are you all staring at the windmill? Look at them. Is this not a little bit creepy? No. Like, look at... What are they doing? Are they on break? Is this a union strike? What's happening? Maybe their pathing got broken somehow? I'm confused. We need cement in order to build up our windmill. Ah! Yeah, that would be a thing, wouldn't it? Okay, that means we're gonna go to some mining. Copper, coal, iron, silver, smelting, blah, 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 blah. We need to get ourselves the stone mill. That right there. I will place you... Probably up over here is fine, to be honest. Sure, we'll do something like that. The quarry is going to need to be allowed to go gather up some limestone. There's not a ton up here. We have a little bit produced already, just a little bit. And now these guys are all breaking up. God, you guys scared me. What were you doing? Anyway, so we'll go ahead and start producing some cement. And with some cement, we can get the windmill. With the windmill and the crop farm, planting down some wheat, we'll be able to get a bakery up and running. And we'll start producing a bit of food. Looks like some of my crops are dying off, by the way. So these farmers cannot handle this many. All right. I feel like 3 or 4 per worker is probably the best we're gonna get. What is this? Hang on, I just noticed the artisan blacksmith. I didn't even really look at their recipes. Utilizes torches, silver blades, emeralds, and rubies in order to make really good equipment. There's a typo! Significantly. Oh, no! That's terrible. Okay, devs, if you're watching this, please fix. Anyway, we need a military academy. We talked about this briefly before. I think we stick by it. Let's go ahead and place that. I've already got some storage nearby for some armor and some weapons as they eventually get produced. But we need more guards, we need soldiers, we need to start clearing out some bandits. I think that'll be fine. And as I start expanding some roads up here, we may turn this into another industrial area specifically for extracting and processing ores and turning them into lots of useful things. I think we're at a point where I probably can go ahead and afford to end this here video. I'm not sure how long this series is going to be. We've already explored over 1/3 of the map, but we've only claimed 16%. We have clear objectives that we need to fulfill. We've got some nearby buddies who are still gradually expanding out their own territory, or are they? I can't even tell what they're doing. I don't think they've actually expanded their borders one little bit. But regardless, we have some objectives with them, so that's going to be charming. And I think we've got a lot of our base production chains kind of figured out. This is feeling very chill so far. I mean, the bandits aren't a major threat. I kind of wonder what the other maps are like with those whatever bog creatures and werewolves and stuff. Could be kind of fun. So we'll keep building out. We'll get stronger. We'll figure out how to make some money. We'll figure out how to send out a whole bunch of soldiers. It's gonna be great. So thank you all very much for watching this series of Pioneers of Pagonia. I hope you are looking forward to it, and if so, I would ask you to show your support by hitting that like button, leaving a comment, subscribing to see my future content, and of course hitting that notify bell if you don't want to miss any of it. My name is Pravus. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.